Most traders are looking for the perfect strategy, but they do not understand how the price itself behaves. Today, I will show trading without too much noise, just the chart, two simple indicators, and my solutions. You are going to see why sometimes it's better not to enter at all than to open a deal for the show. Now, I'll show you how to distinguish a normal movement from a market tantrum. This is not a show or a demonstration of coolness. This is my usual workflow, the way it is every day. Now, it is important to set up your account correctly in order not to make a mistake. Repeat after me step by step. We will use the candle chart type, leaving the time frame at 30 seconds. Now, these are the most convenient and effective parameters for this strategy. Next, I'll go to the indicator section and select the awesome oscillator and the two moving averages. In the settings of the first moving average, the period is going to be 15. The line type will be WMA. In the indicators down settings, I will set the line color to purple and increase the thickness of the line itself. Okay, the moving average will already have a period of 45 and the line type is also WMA. Now the color of this line will be blue and I will also increase the thickness. Okay, now let's move on to the awesome oscillator. I will reduce the period short parameter to 4. Now, I'm going to increase the period long parameter to 40. The chart has shifted and the false signals are gone, which is exactly what I needed. Okay, I'll keep everything standard in the style settings. Make sure you have the same settings. Okay, now everything is ready for the start of the session. You can start looking for situations and start opening trades. Watch this video to the end if you want to learn more about how to work with this strategy particularly. Now, I hope this video will help you learn the strategy and will not leave any questions. If consistency and logic are important to you, not emotions, join us. I show my trades daily and explain the entry and exit structure. Now, you can connect to copy trading and use the same approach. The format is open and clear. Now follow the link in the description. Write to me personally. There are 10 places left. Don't miss your chance. Let's start with this situation. I use 1 minute of trading time and I'll start with an amount of $170. My forecast is that the price will decrease. It's time to open a trade. Now let's look at the situation in more detail. See the first trigger given by the moving average indicators. Now, there has been a price increase in the market for a long time. The indicator lines were pointing upwards. The price reached its maximum and began to decline. The indicator lines also began to point down and intersected with each other. Super. The situation is almost formed, but you can't open a trade yet. Now it's important to get information or confirmation rather from Awesome Oscillator. The indicators chart has been, above the zero level for a long time because the price has been rising. As soon as the price began to decline, the indicator chart also began to point downwards. Now, I am interested in the situation when the graph crosses the zero level. Now, it is being built below it, which also confirms the price reduction. As you can see, both indicators indicate a decrease in price, which means that the market is really in a downward trend. I think this is a reliable situation and I will be able to make a profit. Ha! Wow, wonderful. The first profitable trade increases the account balance to $857. I want to remind you that this is just the beginning of this session. Now, there are still many trades ahead. We continue to work. I have already taken a similar situation on the first trade. Let's try to make a profit this time. I will increase the trade amount to $300. Let's open a trade to reduce the price. Okay, let's do it all over again. The lines of the moving average indicator were pointing up. The price began to decline and the indicator lines crossed each other. Thereby, they gave a signal indicating a trend change. The awesome oscillator indicator confirms this signal. The indicator chart is already being built below the zero level. Now, I want you to understand something. This means that both indicators indicate a decrease in the price. That's why I made such a forecast. When working with a strategy, it is very important not to rush to open a trade. Only when both indicators indicate a trend change can you open a trade. Also, pay attention to the currency pair that you want to hire. Currency pairs in which the trend changes very often are categorically unsuitable. Now, or on the contrary, the price chart moves in a straight line for a very long time. It is difficult to make a profit in such currency pairs. It is easier to find a more suitable chart and open a trade in it. When working with this strategy, the moving average lines must necessarily intersect with each other. Only such a situation indicates a trend change. Otherwise, it's a simple indicator strategy that doesn't require you to do a complex market analysis. Be sure to try this. Ha, bingo! Another profitable trade increases my capital to $950. There are still a couple of trades ahead. What do you think the final result of this session will be? You are going to find out soon enough. I see that this situation has already formed and a sharp price increase has begun. I could not miss this situation at all. Now, the trade amount will be $900. My forecast is that the price is going to rise. We will open a trade soon. I think you can see for yourself. Both indicators indicate an increase in the price, so I immediately opened the trade. While there is still time, I will give you one piece of advice that you need to use for further work. Now, always keep a history of your trades. It is best to write down the strategy you are using, the time of the trade, as well as the result of the trade. All this data can be analyzed and you can choose the most profitable strategy that suits you exactly. You will also be able to analyze your work, understand at what time it is best to open trades, how much you earn, and what losses you had. Everything is important in trading, even what may seem like a small thing to you. Remember that. Now, all I have to do is to wait for the trade to be completed and take a stock of the work. Oh, yes, friends, the last trade was obviously profitable, and I see that the account now has an amount of $2,300. Another amazing result per session. I think this is the end of the job. The session is over. All transactions today were processed according to the algorithm, signal confirmation entry fixation. A strict action structure reduces the likelihood of errors and provides a statistical advantage. Now, if you want to test the effectiveness of your strategy, try analyzing 20 trades in a row without deviations from the rules. Only then will you understand if the system works remotely. Write in the comments how many transactions per week you carry out strictly according to plan.